Hi guys, this is the Monk. I want to talk about an experience I've had today and just talk in general. Open up. Keep opening up. Today I've been to my very first mental health group, which is very rare for me. I'm going to explain. I've had mental health since I was 18, which is a long time. And obviously through that time I've been diagnosed with other mental health conditions, and which I've been fighting for. I've seen a lot of people around me suffer with it, and a lot of people give up, but I can't. I'll tell you why in a minute. I went to my first one today. I had severe anxiety when I walked in. I'm in pain. I can barely walk. I can barely move at all now. My condition's getting worse. I'm on the right medications now, so only a matter of time before it starts helping me a little bit. So it doesn't take the pain away, it just eases it a little bit. And then not only do I have physical pain, I have emotional pain. I sit there all the time, I want to give up. Just think, you know what, just let it be, but I can't. That wouldn't be me if I did that, And it hurts when I know someone's give up, or they want to give up. It does hurt me, yeah. Because I see why can't people have the same strength as me, but maybe that's why I do my videos the way I do, because I don't want anyone to give up on themselves or what they believe in. Why should you? Not everyone's going to understand you, not everyone's going to understand what you're fighting for, but as hopefully I'll explain, you'll understand in this video what I'm trying to explain. Even sometimes I find things very difficult to explain. That's why it's took me years and years of therapy and to get over things and to try and explain what's been going on. And the more I'm doing it, the easier it's getting to explain. I forget. I have brain fog also. I forget a lot of things, and I just have to remind myself. That's why I do these videos, because I get very forgetful. I don't remember sometimes. I'll explain. I went to my first group today, obviously. I had severe anxiety. There was a hell of a lot of people at this mental health group, like caffeine, we'd go for a drink and a bun and play pool and just meet new people or meet people with the same conditions. And most of them a lot of them were disabled, as I don't like to admit, but as myself. And a lot of people with mental health problems, and there was this one person that was there that came over to me because my mental health worker went over to her and asked her if she could come over and explain her condition and what she suffers with. She came over and she was speaking to me about fibromyalgia, which I've been diagnosed with, and she was explaining to me that she's wheelchair bound. Oh, she's not. She could walk, but she can't walk long distances, which I can't. My condition is getting quite aggressive. She's had it since she was very young, and she's now in her 40s. And I'm thinking, oh shit, I've had it for 2.5 years. She's had it all her life, and it's been absolute torture. It's hell. That's all how I can explain it. But people say to me, why are you still fighting? What are you fighting for? And I said, well, and how do you do it? Where have you got your strength from? How do you get the strength to get up, to keep fighting? Even some days it will like taking me hours to get. I can't get dressed properly, and I can't do simple things that I took for granted before. And it's starting to affect me more now than ever. I just thought it were an injury to my arm and pain receptor disorder and all that. That's all they said it was. And then when I got the diagnosis, I was like, oh shit. And then I read it up. The doctor gave me a load of leaflets what it is, so I could understand it. And I was sitting there thinking, oh shit, it's a real thing, And he came over to me and spoke to me, and she approached me and said, you're not on your own. And first off, she asked me if I were alright. Not many people ask me that anymore. I just think I am. Obviously you can clearly see now. I'm not okay. And sometimes it's okay to admit that you're not okay. Sometimes it's a good thing to admit that you're not okay. But it's not alright to give up. And it's not alright to say you're giving up in front of me. Been a fighter all my life. Not in a physical sense, but in a mental sense. I've fought discrimination. Because people never really got me and never really felt like I fitted in. You know? Always been an outsider. But an outsider looking in. Sometimes you won't see things the way I see them. But that's because of my conditions I've got. I didn't understand that. And it's took me a long time over years to understand why I feel so different. Because I am. I'm unique. There's good things about me that I do love about myself. The kindness, the caring, the passion, the love, the strength is unreal. The shit that I've put my body through in the last 2-3 years has been unreal. And I really don't know how I've got where I am now, because to be honest with you, some days it's hard to believe the amount of strength I've got and where I've got to now and how I've got here. Some days I don't believe it, but it's great. In all fairness, I just wanted to share that because I was so nervous about today and don't like being around strangers and strange people and new people, and I gave it a go because I know I've got no other options anymore. I can't keep running away from it and running away from my conditions, or running away and not admitting that I've got conditions, or not admitting that I've got depression and just putting it to one side. But eventually the only way to move forward with your life is to accept what's wrong with you and accept that, look, I've got a problem, I need help. That's what I did. And people reached out to me because they could see I was in pain, not only physical but emotional pain too. You know, because I always felt like an outsider, you know, never really fitted in anywhere. I used to think that was fucking weird, but now I just think, not a bad thing to be different. It's a good thing. And people always used to ask me, oh Monk, why do you go off the way you go off at things? And you know, when people speak to me online, I just have to have an argument. I used to like cause a drama or whatever, or just do something, not on purpose, but like, oh, people hated me for it. Yeah, of course they did, but I did it. I don't know why, but now I know why. Obviously, because I was looking for something to fight for. You know, just to prove a point, or just to, I don't know, because I'd forgotten who I was. That's all it was. And it's only going to matter to people who care about me, who know me anyway. They're the only people that will understand what I'm trying to say. Obviously, I can't make anyone understand me or know who I am or whatever, but all I can say is I know I'm unique and I love that about myself. And maybe I weren't put on this fucking planet to be normal, and I ain't fucking normal, so it is what it is. You know, and I don't worry about what people think of me anymore. And that's the reason I did what I did today. Is I got up, and though it took me a long time to get up, I still went, and I didn't give in. And now when I walked away, I realised that maybe sometimes just give it a go, even though you don't want to. Force yourself. You might surprise yourself. Never too quick to judge yourself or hate yourself. Because once you start loving yourself, then it's time to heal you. Do you know what I mean? And it does help when you love yourself. And I didn't for years. But there's a lot of good things about me I like, so. But anyway, I've had enough of that talking about myself. I don't like doing that, but I just wanted to share that, and maybe sometimes it's good to talk, even if it's to myself, just to remind myself in years to come. Like, so I keep forgetting things at minute, so that's why I do what I do. Anyway, guys, peace out, and I hope everyone's having a really great day. And yeah, peace out.